And welcome back to the wide world of wrestling podcast. It's your man, Mr. Jacobs here, back with more of your reaction. We have a SmackDown already in progress. Had a little technical difficulties, but I'm here. Start off with Brock Lesnar coming to the ring, and he's just manhandling. Who is? I'm just down tuning in. Who is that? Is that Michael Cole? Let me do my sound check here. Yeah. Yeah, it is Michael Cole, I believe. Yeah. What did he do? He wants to start the interview like that. Oh, Corey, don't you fuck with him, man. What are you doing, Corey? What are you doing, Corey? Told you. Oh, this is great. Corey Graves got an F5. That's great. I love that. That's a beautiful way to start the show. Corey Graves getting an F5. Yeah, so we got Brock Lesnar tonight, as you can see. We got Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre doing their contract signing for WrestlePalooza. Let's see, we got Flair and Bliss versus Green and Alba Fire tonight. I believe, yeah, challenges for the titles. It's D-Day tomorrow. And we also have the U.S. Open Challenge, Carmelo Hayes versus Sami Zayn. That's going to be a hot match too. I'm looking forward to the Sami Zayn Carmelo match personally. That's going to be a hot match. Match of the night. Hopefully, it's going to be a match of the night, and it should be. But yeah, we start the show. Brock Lesnar coming out, basically saying that he's coming for blood when it comes to John Cena. Tomorrow night, WrestlePalooza, which I will be here covering WrestlePalooza. So be here with me as well. Yeah, fuck that Prime. Get that Prime out of here. Thank you, Brock. The show just started. He's already tearing the place up. And Corey is out. Corey Graves is knocked the hell out. I love it. He's gonna do it again. Hell yeah. That's what you get. Why are you gonna fuck with the beast? Oh, that was a beautiful F5. He is just destroying Corey Graves right now in the ring. Brock Lesnar. He's gonna start the show off with Brock Lesnar. Look at how Corey's selling it, man. I love it. I guess he's trying to invoke Cena to come out. Put my jacket over here. And the fans are bloodthirsty. They're chanting one more time. They want to see Corey Graves get F5 one more time. I kind of do. I kind of want to see it too. So yeah, one more time. Oh, they're booing him because he walked out. They're booing Brock Lesnar because he walked out. All right, I guess message has been sent. Lesnar said it is gonna be D-Day. He's coming for blood. WrestlePalooza. It's gonna be a good match. That's really the match. That's one of the matches I'm looking forward to. The other match I'm looking forward to is CM Punk, AJ Lee, the returning AJ Lee, versus Becky and Seth. That's gonna be a great match. But yeah, man, it's a good way to start the show, man. Brock Lesnar comes out and basically declares war against John Cena, I guess. But it was a good start. A hell of a way. He didn't really say much at all, really. He just drug Cole to the ring, and then Corey Graves, being a dumbass, goes in there and pokes the bear, and then gets mauled to death. You know, What do you expect? You go in there, you messing with the beast, you're gonna get ate up. That's just that's just logic. You don't go poking the bear. I don't know what Corey Graves was thinking. He just like, no, Brock, stop. When has that ever worked in the history of time? In the history of Brock Lesnar's career, when has it ever worked? You go, Brock, come on, take it easy. When has that ever worked? Name one time when Brock was like, okay, I'll calm down. Never. I love when people try to calm him down. That's what I find hilarious. That should be a pretty good match. Um, dare I say it, we may see some blood in that match. I mean, you think about the rivalry these two have over the span of all these years. I mean, we could see some color tomorrow. And I think this Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes match will be pretty interesting. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not that invested in this rivalry as opposed to Cody's other rivalries in the past. I mean, granted, it's been a brutal rivalry, but I don't know. It just seems like for one reason or another, the rivalry itself hasn't been getting that much attention. Um, I don't know. And plus, you think about other obstacles that Cody Rhodes has, you know. But I mean, it's a good match for what the show is. I think, you know, and for me, it has to really suck for me to really complain about it. I'm not really a nitpicker because I mean, because there's so many people here on YouTube that are just nitpicky, very nitpicky, and in the internet wrestling community, in general. You can go on Twitter or Facebook and go to different wrestling groups, and you can see how people are just so nitpicky, about the professional wrestling business. And I don't mean for me, it's like I said, it takes a lot for me to say, "Oh, this sucks." I mean, it has to be really bad for me to sit there and say, "Oh, this sucks." You know what I mean? Oh. And they still Corey Graves is still laid out. And quiet as it's kept, Corey Graves has been cleared for a long time. He just hasn't been in the ring. But quiet as it's kept, Corey Graves has been cleared for a long time. They just have him in that position that he's in because he's doing a good job at it, so they keep him there. Oh shit! He's gonna put him back. They're replaying it. Okay, that's what they're doing. I'm just not turning my head back. I'm thinking, is he taking Cole back? No, but they're just replaying what happened. But yeah, Brock Lesnar just came out and just attacked. No real motive of why he attacked Michael or well, I can see why he attacked Corey Graves. You don't poke the bear. But I'm expecting a pretty fun show tomorrow night, though. And be here with me. I'll be here covering it. Coming for blood. That was funny. Brock Lesnar, I mean, you can tell he's having some fun with it all, though. That's a sweet hat he has on, though. I'm digging the cowboy hat. Oh, Paul. And Brock just says we should talk. See, that's what I'm saying. Brock's not stupid. He's gonna always have Paul Heyman in his back pocket. Brock isn't. He ain't stupid. No, the Usos aren't there tonight. I dig the suit that Paul's wearing though. I like that the stripes. That's pretty nice. I speak. I need to get me some. I need to buy me a couple of suits or two. And Nick has a badass suit too with the vest. I love a good suit, man. I like wearing a good suit sometimes. Every now and then you'll see me in a good suit on special occasion. And Michael's back at his post. I don't know what the reason behind that was. I mean, Brock had no reason to even touch Michael Cole. We're getting a Michael Cole chant. And Curry is out. I mean, Corey took two F5s. It's the second time. That's the second time somebody's came to help Michael Cole. McAfee did that the first time with Gunther. Took a bullet from Michael Cole. I love how serious he is playing this. Michael Cole, man, he is. He's no Jr., but he's playing it pretty well. He's no Jr. though. He can't pull off sad like Jr. can. All right, so we got some tag team action going down right now. Got Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, tag team champions versus Alba Fire, and Chelsea Green. But I believe this is for the championship titles. I could be wrong, but I believe this is a title match. Charlotte looking amazing. And that's another thing. I mentioned this before. If you ever get a chance to see Charlotte in person, that woman is gorgeous. Like she is fine and tall. She has more leg than anything, but the woman is gorgeous. If you ever get a chance to see Charlotte in person, woo, good lord, that's a woman right there. All right, so Michael Cole is working the post by himself tonight. Well, for right now, I don't know if anybody else is going to come out there with him, but Corey Graves took two F5s. And I think I'm not sure, but I believe this may be for the titles. I could be wrong. I love Chelsea Green too. Chelsea is so funny. Believe it or not, Chelsea, she can go hardcore. I've seen Chelsea Green in some pretty hardcore matches in her past before WWE. I've seen her in some pretty hardcore matches, so I know she can go hardcore if she wants to. Same with Piper. Piper can go hardcore like for real. Yeah, the titles are on the line, folks. Got ourselves some title match, tag team gold for the ladies. And our first match of the night is underway. Women's tag team match. Chelsea Green Amplifier versus versus the champions Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Ooh, a cheap shot on Charlotte, who's outside. Chelsea Green and Charlotte. Alexa Bliss tags in. Oh, Chelsea Green's got Alexa Bliss in their corner. And Chelsea makes the tag. Oh, nice drop kick from Chelsea Green. Oh, Alba Fire is taking over now. Yeah, we got the first match of the night, which is a tag team match for the ladies. Also tonight, we got a U.S. Open Challenge, Carmelo Hayes versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. We got the contract signing, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. That should be awesome. We just had Brock Lesnar come out and pretty much declare all-out war on John Cena tomorrow. We got us a good show ahead of us, I believe. And oh, ref, come on, look at Chelsea out there. Come on. Alba Fire using that, Chelsea using that distraction to choke out Alexa Bliss for a little bit. But yeah, I believe that. I mean, with Cody and Drew, I mean, like I said, I haven't really been that invested in that storyline. To me, it just threw it together just to have something to do for WrestlePalooza, in my opinion. You know, but yeah, Corey Graves is out for now. He took two F5s, two of them, trying to intervene. I'm trying to say that word right. It's a tongue twister for me. Trying to intervene on the behalf of Michael Cole, who was about to get attacked by Brock Lesnar. The second time that Michael Cole has gotten his hands put on by a superstar. First time was Gunther. Who came out? I didn't see. Who came out? I didn't even see who came out. To who came out on commentary? I didn't even see. I'm going for Charlotte and Alexa Bliss to retain. I feel like they're going to be having a pretty good run together. I want them to have a good run together. We got a tag. Chelsea's in now. Oh, Alba takes a really good kick to the face. Or well, that wasn't really a kick. She pretty much ran into the Alexa Bliss's foot. There we go. Oh, Alexa Bliss tried to get it. Oh, the Miz came out on comment. It's the Miz. I just not noticed that was the Miz. I was wondering who came out. Oh, elbow fire. Great timing right there. That was a pretty rough landing on the apron. Oh, Charlotte Flair back in, raining down clotheslines. Nice chop. Coming down with the more chops. Charlotte's on the fire right now. She just got that good tag in. And Charlotte kicks out. Oh, nice kick. So I'm telling you, Charlotte has a lot of legs. That's what I think. Well, yeah, I know for a fact that she wasn't wrestling. She would probably be a professional volleyball player. Probably. Elbow fire from the heavens. Swanton bomb. Oh, Alexa Bliss with the save. Natural selection. And they win with the natural selection. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss retaining the titles. That was a fun match. Not too long, not too short. That was a nice match. That was a good match. Yeah, I'm wondering what they're going to be doing with the Street Profits, man, because they're going to split them up. I'm just figuring out how they're going to do it. So there's Bo Dallas. Now I'm wondering, like, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna figure out a way to split them up, Street Profits. And the thing is, both of them can have a really good solo career, if you ask me. In my opinion, they both can have a good solo career. Ford and Dawkins, they can both have really good solo careers, if you ask me. But I think the seeds that they're planting with this whole with the street profits, I mean, it's inevitable that they are going to split the street profits up. It's inevitable. It's just like, how are they going to end up doing it? Because you think about every tag team that's ever come down the ranks or came up the or went up the ranks, they've always found a way to split them up. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like Dawkins is going to end up turning on Ford eventually, and Dawkins is probably going to have like a hill run, and so in Ford. And I mean, you think about it. I mean, you think about a blowout match between Dawkins and Ford, and between each other. I mean, that'd be a good match. To be honest with you, I would not be mad at that. I think that them both you can put them together, they're awesome, and apart they're awesome. That's the thing. Both of them, Ford and Dawkins, and Ford and Dawkins, both. I believe that you can split them up and they'll still have good careers, in my opinion. Um, Ford would probably be the one to skyrocket, if you ask me, but that's my opinion. It's just my opinion. But they'll both. I think they will both have good solo careers. But I think that Ford would be the one that would be the Shawn Michaels of the two. I don't think that, I don't I wouldn't say that Dawkins will be a Janetti. I don't think it's something like that. He's because it's two different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as between them two, if you're gonna pick a Janetti and Shawn Michaels, Ford would be Shawn Michaels, of course. But like I said, I mean, you can't sleep on Dawkins. You can't sleep on him because he's one of the big guys in the company that's agile as hell. And if you ever seen the dude in person, he's huge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the TV doesn't do these people justice, man. I mean, because you watch them on TV and they're huge, but you go to a show and they tower over you. It's amazing, to be honest with you. I mean, the first time I saw Batista in person, that was insane. Dude's muscles had muscles. His veins had muscles. That shit was insane. He was huge, and that's when Batista was like red hot on the fire, and they were pushing him to the max. And and he was at a house show that I went to way back in the day. Man, it was crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel like with the Street Profits, man. If they end up splitting them up, I don't think it'll be a bad thing, depending on what they do with them. I think, in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess I think tomorrow night, Riley, what's going on, man? I think tomorrow night's gonna be fun, and I will be here tomorrow for WrestlePalooza. So join me tomorrow evening for WrestlePalooza. I will be here. No, Melo and Sammy hasn't happened yet. I'm pretty sure that may be the main event. I don't know. I don't know, but it should be the main event if you ask me. That should be the main event of the show. Melo versus Sammy. That's gonna be a great match. I'm looking forward to that match. Art Truth. What the hell? Thank you all for joining me this evening. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hell yeah, that's gonna be a great match. And I may be the only person, but I want Sammy to retain. I know a lot of people that want Melo to win. And it would be awesome for Melo to win, but I want Sammy to retain. I think he's got bigger fish to fry with that title. I agree with you. If Melo loses, it'll be because of Miz. I agree with you. The Miz is gonna. I agree with you. The Miz is gonna come out there and do something because he's not gonna let Melo just win. He's not gonna just let him win. R Truth got the neck brace on too. I'm just now noticing that he's selling the F5 still. I love it. R Truth is a national treasure, man. He is a national treasure. Future Hall of Famer. Riley says he doesn't want the spotlight on Melo, as he said last week he wants to be tag team champs with him. So the spotlight it just on him. Yeah, I agree exactly. Exactly. The Miz, he's gonna mess it up for him. You got Frexium in the house. Oh shit. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed attack Fraxium and throw him out of the ring. Shit. I guess they're not having their match tonight. I guess Fraxium isn't performing their I guess they're not having their match tonight. Bronson Reed, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker just came out and just tossed him out of the ring and took over the damn thing. Now Paul Heyman's on the mic. Let's see what he has to say. Hope everybody out there is doing all right. Once again, hope you've subscribed if you haven't yet. I will be here for tomorrow night for WrestlePalooza, so join me for WrestlePalooza. I will be here, and I will also be on Twitch tomorrow night. I'll be hanging out on Twitch, so come hang out on Twitch with me tomorrow night. The link to my Twitch channel should be in the description below. Hopefully, yeah, let me check. Let me see. Yeah, my Twitch channel is in the links below, and I will be on Twitch a little bit after WrestlePalooza tomorrow. Fraxon back in the ring. Oh, that barely even did anything to Bronson Reed. They're barely even making a dent, but they're going for it. Raleigh says, just like he said to Alex Riley, Damian Sandow, and John Morris. Yeah, you're correct about that. You know what? I didn't even think about that. You're right. He said the same. He kind of he did the same thing to them. I didn't even think about that till just now. Good call, Riley. He pretty much did the same thing to them. He latched himself onto them. Well, Sandow was kind of well. I mean, in a way, Sandow was kind of a lackey, but oh, Sandow was hilarious. He was funny as hell. So we got a tag team match: Fraxium versus the bronze. So we got Fraxium versus the bronze right now. Okay, I'm down. I'm in. All right, the match is on. Fraxium versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Let's see how this goes. Musty boy in the house. When are they supposed to have a damn draft? They keep pushing it back. I mean, dude, in my opinion, I don't see the point of doing the draft since they keep commingling anyway. You know what I'm saying? Raw superstars jump on SmackDown weekly, just like SmackDown superstars jump on Raw weekly. So it's like, why even have a damn draft if it's just gonna say fuck it, after 5 months of it anyway. But I don't know when they're gonna be having the draft. Probably sometime next year. It's probably gonna be happening sometime after WrestleMania. If I was to put a guess on it, I would say after WrestleMania they'll probably pull a draft. If I was to guess, damn, Breaker just about broke Fraxium. Goodness gracious, Axiom, excuse me. Oh my god, he just almost broke him in half. Paul's on his phone. Reed with the jumping elbow. Hit that like button if you haven't yet, folks. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll be here tomorrow night for WrestlePalooza, and catch me on Twitter afterwards. Come hang out with your boy. Oh, switch backgrounds. Hold on, let me fix that. Let's see if I can fix this. uh, is there you go. Oh, there you are. I gotta fix the background. Hold on.
Uh,
For some reason, the battery on my mouse went dead. Hold on. All right, he got it fixed. Okay, I gotta change the freaking battery on my mouse. All right, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm thinking they're gonna be having Carmelo and Sammy as the main event. That's what I'm thinking. We'll be right back. Oh man, that's a lot of beef right there. Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, God. I don't know why my screen's so small.
Coming in good on this side. Oh, damn. That was a nice drop kick. That stopped that stopped Braun Breaker in his tracks though. That was a good drop kick. He's gonna Frazier's in. Oh, he's barely even making a dent, man. He's barely even moving Bronson. Oh shit. Frazier with the missile drop kick. And Frazier's on fire, man. From the heavens, frog splash on Bronson Reed. I love that kick out. It was like a giant kick out. I like that.
Oh, damn. Damn, he speared in. Oh, that might be it.
Oh, jeez.
Dang.
This match came out of nowhere, but it's a damn good match, I gotta say. Oh shit. That was a good match, man. That match came out of nowhere too. That was a damn good match. Good to see Fraxion coming out and doing something on TV. You almost forgot they were there. Yeah, that was a really good match. Yeah, also join me here for WrestlePalooza tomorrow night. I will be here for WrestlePalooza. So join me, and I'll be hopping on Twitch a little bit after WrestlePalooza. Link to my Twitch is in the description below. Connor is here with us tonight. He'll be joining us. He'll be right back. Oh, the Usos are back together for the for that one match. They're bringing back the penitentiary too. Mm. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Usos coming back together too, man. That's gonna be fun. Gotta say though, I mean, next to the New Day, I mean, the Usos are probably the hottest tag team that's been around in the last, 20 years or so. I mean, it's hard to believe the Usos have been doing it for that long, but they've been around for a while. Davis says they gotta get the Raw tag team titles off the Judgment Day, put them on Braun and Reed. The Raw tag division is dead right now. With the Judgment Day always as tag team. You know what, Davis? I gotta agree with you. I'm getting it's kind of getting old with the Judgment Day, and the tag team division is it's stagnant, right? It's stagnant. I wouldn't call it dead. I would say it's stagnant. I would say it's on life support. Like yeah, it's on life support, and you just need that extra jolt to pump it back up. I don't know. I mean, I agree. I'm getting tired of the Judgment Day being tag team champions. I mean, but who else would who would you recommend take the titles off of the Judgment Day? You know, Davis says SmackDown's tag division is levels above Raw. Now I can't even argue with that. I agree with you. You get no argument from me. Just have a read, or you just have a read, huh? But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bronze be the tag team champions. That'd be pretty badass. If you think about it, they would take over the division if they were tag team champions. Nobody could beat them. Think about it. What kind of competition would they have besides the New Day? The New Day probably give them a good run for their money. You know what I'm saying? If put together, if the New Day are on one accord, they can probably give Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker a good run for their money. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind them. And in fact, I would love if Bronson Reed and Breaker were the champs. I would love it. That would be sick. 'Cause they would take over the division. They would break everybody. I think the only tag team I think that would probably hang with them will probably be the New Day. Honestly speaking, the New Day would probably be the only tag team to hang with them. In my opinion, right now. You have the New Day in good health. Hell yeah, they can have a hell of a match with Bronson Reed and Ron Breaker for the titles. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Davis says they just have blah, blah, blah. They should just had the War Raiders continue as tag champs on Raw. Then have Braun and Reed win them. Okay, well that could work though. That could work. Um, then from there you do Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus the Usos down the line. I like the sound of that actually. I do. Yeah, New Day would be good. You put New Day together and put New Day in good health. Man, that'd be a great match. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus the New Day. That'd be sick. Hell yeah. Give me that. I'll take my money for that one. I mean, you can say what you want, man, but a New Day, they uh they still got it, man. I mean, they can still go. Whether they're heel or face, man. I mean, they can still go. And I believe they're still in mourning over the death of the tag team division. And Davis says they should have done it like that instead of just having Judgment Day win them back. I agree. I'm tired of Judgment Day, to be honest with you. I mean, because just think about it. Judgment Day went to a satanic cult to a bunch of punks just hanging out backstage, chilling, playing 2K25. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Triple H has been making a media run, boy. It's funny how he became the very thing that he made fun of back in the day. He became a corporate suit. The very thing that he made fun of back in the day. But you gotta admit, man, Triple H he's not doing a bad job. He's not. I think personally he's the best man for the job. But we got Connor Hayes jumping back in. There he goes. I'm gonna take me a quick bathroom break. Hold on, be right back. Nature's calling. I gotta answer. Be right back.
All right. Since I've been taking a break from wrestling, I have not missed Nia Jax at all. I'm just going to be honest about that. I've not missed her. I've not missed. I mean, it's not really all Nia Jax. It's the way they book her. Like they always got to do Tiffany and Nia, Tiffany and Nia, Tiffany. I'm sick of that. Like I don't know how many times you can continue doing a match. They've done that match 5 or 6 times, and they finally started to have Tiffany go against Jade. They've done that twice now, and it looks like WrestlePalooza they're going to do Tiffany, Jade, and Nia. And I don't see how Nia deserves another title shot. I mean, the only reason that she's inserted into it at WrestlePalooza is because she attacked Tiffany last week. That's the only reason. But she's gotten like 4 or 5 title defenses. Like she's gotten the most title defenses out of Tiffany's reign as champion, and Tiffany's beaten her every single time. I don't think she deserves another title shot. I think they don't want Jade. Jade's probably going to win she's probably going to win tomorrow. Jade is, even though she doesn't really deserve it. Jade's going to win, and she's going to pin Nia because they don't want Jade to pin Tiffany because they know that Jade is not capable of actually beating Tiffany. Like Jade might be tall and build and stuff, but she's very green in the ring still. Like she has improved some. I'll give her that. Like she has improved, but she's nowhere near where she needs to be a women's world champion. Like if you're going to be a women's world champion, you need to be on the levels of people like Bianca, Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Io, Stephanie, Julie. Like you need to be on that level. Jade is on people like Marina Shafir's level. Well, I won't give her that bad. She's a little above Marina Shafir. She's above Marina Shafir. She's better than that. She's on people like Zoe Stark's level and Sonya Deville and people like that. That's who she's good with working with. I mean, Tiffany has pulled out a lot of good matches out of Nia Jax. Tiffany and Nia has had a lot of good matches. Naomi and Nia has had a lot of good matches together. Certain people have been able to pull good matches out of her. I mean, even Nia's improved a little bit since she came back from a previous run in WWE. She's gotten better. I'm just tired of the over pushing like the same people in the same spots. It's not really got to do with Nia as a wrestler because she is pretty good, but the way that she always has to be in the title picture, always. Like they can't have anybody else except her. Like I'm sick of seeing it. Like Julia is the women's U.S. champion. Why not have Julia and Nia have a feud for the women's U.S. title? I mean, Julia and Nia Jax has never happened before. Instead, we got to hear these same ass promos every week. Tiffany and Nia, Tiffany and Nia, Tiffany and Nia. I'm sick of it. I don't care for it no more. This is like the Rollins.
I agree.
I don't know if anyone remembers this feud, but it was during the pandemic. It was Seth Rollins and the Mysterio feud.
Yeah,
they drug that out the entire pandemic. It felt like they drugged out they ran out of ideas that they decided to have Buddy Murphy, and Rey Mysterio's daughter, he's like 10 years older than her, and they were going to tease a romantic angle between them two.
Yeah, they went all soap opera with it. That's how long they stretched it. They went into a soap opera.
Like they didn't know what else to do with it. Like stuff like that was done like in the Attitude Era, but I don't think the Attitude Era they didn't do it that bad. Like when the Attitude Era had long-term storytelling, it was at least interesting. It wasn't like it's fine to have a story go long, but you got to make it interesting. Still, you can't make it dull.
Right.
I like the necklace Tiffany has on.
She is looking fabulous tonight.
And she's got to come out. How worse can it get? Oh, hey, I like Jade's tights.
Oh,
They in Texas tonight.
I
No,
think
they're in
they may be.
they're in Toledo, Ohio. I thought they
Oh,
were in Texas.
Toledo.
She, I figured they were in Texas because she's got the kind of cowgirl. Next week, right at WrestlePalooza. That's weird. That's weird because at the I seen some people at the WrestlePalooza store or whatever, and they were promoting this match to happen tomorrow night.
It should.
Like it was like literally like they were selling T-shirts with all the matches on it for tomorrow night, and they were going to do a triple threat match tomorrow night. And Nick Aldis just says it's next week.
I don't know why it's not tomorrow night. It should be.
Just for the simple fact they're promoting. I don't get why. I don't like. I'm getting kind of tired of the 5-match PLEs or pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them. At least have 6 or 7 matches, and then for the bigger ones like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, have a little bit more matches.
Yeah.
I look for one day for them to have 3 matches on a PLE.
Man, they're gonna have just 3 matches. I mean, what's the point? Might as well. I mean, that's like an episode of Raw.
That's like a boxing fight. Like,
yeah.
Like they did Elimination Chamber 2024. They had 4 matches on it. I remember that. Like that's the lowest I've ever had. They had the 2 Elimination Chambers for men and women. They had Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax, and they had what was it? I forget who it was, but they also had like they had Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins have the Grayson Waller effect. That's when they were promoting, like they were building towards The Rock and Roman versus Rollins and Cody at WrestleMania.
Hey,
then they had a pre-show match. Like people pay $20,000 for front row seats, and all I get is 4 matches.
Shit.
And
for that much, I better be able to take on that seat. I want a turnbuckle. I want a picture with the champion. I mean, for that much.
It was probably more than $20,000. That's just my guess. They were in Australia last year for the Elimination Chamber. They gave them 4 matches, and that was it. There was rumors that The Rock was going to be there because they were promoting, like they were building towards WrestleMania. He wasn't there. But instead, they got the Grayson Waller effect. That was pretty fun. I mean, if you got to have more than 4 matches on a pay-per-view. Like you can't charge more. You can't charge high prices and then give less. You can't do that.
I mean, it seems like a waste of money if you just have 3 or 4 matches. It just seems like a waste of money.
I think they're eventually going to make it like a boxing fight, like just 1 match. And then it's just going to be all ads and interviews and in-ring promos. I think they're going to do it at least once.
That would suck.
But it's good. It's going to be a big match, probably. They're going to do it for, and it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. That's where it's going to be. You're
probably right about that too.
It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Not all. It's going to be like a crown jewel or one of those Saudi Arabia shows, and then it's going to be 1 match. And I hope to God it's not Stone Cold and CM Punk. That match deserves to be at a better crowd than that.
That's a WrestleMania match.
And they're going on WrestleMania. and they're bringing Saudi Arabia to WrestleMania in 27. That's my worst fear because I want to be able to actually go to that match, Stone Cold and CM Punk. Like I want to go,
Right.
I want to be able to go to that match. I'm not going to Saudi Arabia to go to that match. I don't know how many Americans are going to go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania.
I'm pretty sure not many, unless they're like truly devoted fans with a lot of money.
I'm a fan of Stone Cold and CM Punk, but I'm not going to risk my life going over there. I'm not that desperate for it.
Right?
Like that match deserves to be at like WrestleMania in Texas, or like that deserves to be at a bigger WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And I hope Stone Cold declines it. Like if they ask him to do that in Saudi Arabia, he declines it. So then they have to do it in America. Like I didn't like how they had Punk and Cena their last match in Saudi Arabia. They should have done that at Money in the Bank. Kind of like how they had Cena and Punk in 2011 at the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And their last match could have been at Money in the Bank. So I'm saying it now. It's going to be, I don't know what year it's going to be. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. One match. Front row tickets are going to be $75,000 a piece. They'll have ads everywhere. It'll be on the chair, the floor, the tables, the chairs, the ladders, the stage, ads everywhere. They might even have it. They might even have you get a tattoo of the ad. And then the match is going to be Bill Goldberg versus I don't know. They'll do a 50, 60-year-old Goldberg versus Bret Hart. That's what they'll do. A 70-year-old Bret Hart, and that's going to be your one match on the show. If Hogan was still alive, maybe it'd have been Hogan versus, or maybe they'll put Ric Flair in there. You know, he wants to have another match. Maybe it'll be Goldberg and Ric Flair. Goldberg and Ric Flair, one match night. That's the only match you get. I could actually see them doing that.
I could.
I hope they never do it, but I mean 5-match PLEs aren't bad. I think they should go up to 6 or 7. For B-level pay-per-views, 6 or 7 is fine. But for SummerSlam and WrestleMania and like the bigger ones, the matches should go up a little bit to maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah. They'll probably push the show to like maybe like 2.5 hours for a decent PLE.
Yeah, like B-level PLEs like Backlash or pay-per-views like Payback, or like the B-level pay-per-views, and then your top pay-per-views like WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I don't remember this last week. Or was this tonight? I guess this was last week. I guess that's why the Miz is on commentary.
No, Miz is on commentary because Brock Lesnar attacked Corey Graves at the beginning of the show.
Oh, this was at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if Brock Lesnar is just coming back to this one match, or if he's going to have a few other matches.
I'm thinking it's a one-off match. That's what I'm thinking.
There's only 3 matches I want to see him in. If this isn't his last match, I want to see him versus Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar versus, well, technically 4 matches. Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar and Jacob Fatu,
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, and Brock Lesnar and Gunther. I think that Brock Lesnar's last match should probably be against Obafemi or Gunther, and have them
Oh,
retired, and
that would
have
be
one of them
good.
retired. Have one of them retire Brock Lesnar. Kind of like for John Cena. Like I think someone young, up and coming, should be beating John Cena in his last match.
Yeah.
I don't think that Cena's going to win his last match.
I don't think you should. I mean, it's kind of tradition that you leave on your back. You know,
Unless you're
looking at the
Sting.
lights.
Unless you're Sting.
Unless you're Sting, right?
He didn't lose his.
Unless you're Sting.
But his last match was a tag team match, so it was a little bit different. But
Right.
But John Cena has said time and time again that the person that beats him is going to be someone up and coming, so he can give them a lightning rod to all the way to the top. Because if you're going to beat John Cena in his last match, that's going to be in the record books for history.
Oh, that'll definitely. I mean, that'll definitely, put a rocket on your career if you retire John Cena.
Now, retiring Goldberg isn't really all that special. Even though I like Gunther, but it's not really a big accomplishment. I have a feeling it's going to be John Cena and Gunther for John Cena's last match. That's who it's going to be probably. I mean, even Triple H knows that retiring Goldberg isn't that big of an accomplishment. All right, here we go. This is the match I was mainly looking forward to on the show tonight. Melo and Sammy.
That's gonna be a damn good match. Hell yeah.
Ever since Carmelo was called up to the main roster, this is the match that I've wanted to see. I also want to see Carmelo Hayes and Johnny Gargano.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they'll ever do that because Johnny Gargano is in tag team action, but if like Tommaso Ciampa is like ever injured, they could just put Johnny Gargano in singles and have him go against people like Carmelo Hayes and stuff like that.
True.
A young Miz, yeah, right. Carmelo right now better than Miz prime.
I think it's such a great idea they brought back the open challenge. I love that.
They brought back what?
Open challenge for the title.
Oh yeah. The U.S. title. Yeah, he brought that back, I believe, the night that he went against John Cena, Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Because it was in 2015, 2014 that John Cena had the U.S. Open Challenge, and Sami Zayn accepted it. So Sami Zayn did an open challenge for John Cena's last run. Oh, damn, that was cool. I feel like John Cena kind of started the open challenge thing for the U.S. title.
Because I don't remember anybody doing it before him. So yeah, you're right about that. I think
it was like in 2015, like John Cena, he went against Pac or Neville before he went against Sami Zayn. Who else did he go against? I know he finally lost it to Alberto Del Rio at Hell in a Cell 2015. Seth Rollins. There was a lot of people he went against. Sami Zayn. I also feel like ever since John Cena did those open challenges, other companies has gotten the idea of doing weekly open challenges because Cena did it.
Yeah.
Because once he did it, then AEW and TNA and they got the concept of doing weekly open challenges because nobody was doing it before him. At least not on a big scale, like larger promotions and stuff. I'm not talking about little local show that did open challenges.
Well, you're right because I noticed that after Cena started the whole thing, like other companies started kind of following suit and started doing their own versions of an open challenge with different titles, and that's the thing. Before John Cena started that kind of thing, I never seen that before.
I know Tony Khan got the idea from it because he was doing that with the TNT title,
Yeah,
which it's
remember
it's a
Cody did that with the TNT title for a little bit.
yeah, he did it every week. He went against Ricky. I think that's how Ricky Starks debuted in AEW was the
Yeah.
TNT Open Challenge. He went against Brody Lee,
Mhm.
Warhorse, Orange Cassidy, Sonny Kiss,
Kingston.
Joey Janela, Darby. He went against a bunch of people for that title.
I remember that the match of him and Eddie Kingston was pretty good.
Eddie Kingston, yeah, the one where they had the thumbtacks and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the night that was the night Eddie Kingston debuted in AEW. Like a lot of people debuted in AEW through that open challenge. Ricky
Yeah.
Starks debuted through that. Eddie Kingston. I'm gonna pull that up. I got it on my phone. I'm curious to know. Everyone who knows. Cody kind of made that title famous.
Who was the British dude that he went up against? What? Damn it.
See, he went against well, the inaugural match to determine the champion was Cody Rhodes and Lance Archer. Then he
Yeah.
went against Jungle Boy, Mark Quinn from Private Party, Ricky Starks, Jake Hager, Sonny Kiss, Eddie Kingston, Warhorse, Scorpio Sky, Brody King, and then Brody Lee won it. Brody Lee only had 3 title defenses with it. And then Cody won it back. And Darby won it. Then Miro, then Sammy, Cody, Sammy, Scorpio, Wardlow, Samoa Joe, Darby. That's when they started flip flopping it, and
Yeah.
it wasn't special anymore once they did all that. Like every week they were flip flopping it. Like Wardlow had it, and Samoa Joe, then Wardlow, then Samoa Joe, then Wardlow, then Cody, Sammy. Like, oh, that was a good close on. I don't like Sami Zayn. You hear me?
I'm just expecting the Miz to pop out anytime.
Yeah, he's brought their own commentary down.
He's got to be. He's
He's
got to
gonna
get
screw
involved
up.
at some point.
He's gonna screw it up. Carmelo Hayes should win this, but he's gonna screw it up. But I still don't like Sami Zayn because he took Chad Gable's title shot at WrestleMania 40. I'm never gonna get over that. Like that's probably the worst decision Triple H has made since taking over. I mean, the story between Gable and Gunther was right there, and people were already invested into it.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn
That's true.
he had to swoop on in and screw things up. If you have a new generation Kurt Angle on your roster, you put him front and center, like he should have been in a marquee match.
Yeah.
It's not every day you have a new generation Kurt Angle. To many, Kurt Angle is the best wrestler who ever lived. But that was ridiculous. If I ever meet Triple H, I'm going to tell him that. Oh, damn.
This has been a damn good match. Match of the night so far, in my eyes.
Going for the Rua kick. Oh, super kick. That was a good super kick. Get up, no. Get out. Get out. Well, at least they're going to commercial. So that means it's not going to be over. But I believe Chad Gable's injured right now.
Yeah.
Or Grande America. Well, Ludwig Kaiser's playing that character now. But isn't there two El Grande Americanos now? Like two of them running around?
Yeah, I think it's Tyler Bates, one of them.
Tyler Bates. I don't know
And
why they
Pete
don't
Dunne
have
was
Tyler.
one of them, but then he moved to a backstage role.
I wonder why they don't have Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne go for the Raw Tag Titles. Like, they're a perfect team.
Yeah.
They were great in NXT together. Like, they put both of them in NXT, and they were great. Like, they would be great against Fraxium or Motor City Machine Guns. I have a feeling Chad Gable's never going to get his moment. He's never going to get. They'll just consider the speed title as his. And that's ridiculous. Like,
I think he got lost in the shuffle after Vince left. He got lost in the shuffle.
Well, Triple H was doing better with him at first. Like, Chad Gable actually beat Gunther on Raw that one night.
Yeah.
It was he actually beat him, and they had a really good. Like, they had 3 matches, and every single match was a match of the year. Like, people were making like Chad Gable, like it was the TV match of the year, and then that and Chad Gable lost. And people may remember this, but Chad Gable's daughter was crying in the front row because he lost. That was the perfect story to go towards to WrestleMania and actually have him have a payoff and win it. And then Sami Zayn just ruins
it. That bastard.
And Chad Gable is this generation's Kurt Angle. That's the guy who should be going towards a world title eventually. He could have been Intercontinental Champion, had a good run with that, maybe had 2 or 3 runs with it. Then he should be going for the World Heavyweight title. We can't have great things. We got to keep doing Jey Uso and sing-alongs and dances and all that bullshit.
I think they're creeping into him going back into heel territory eventually.
That's a shame. Chad Gable deserves something. I mean, God, he's been in that company through thick and thin. He was called Shorty G, and he's still stuck with it.
He survived Shorty G.
And he never complained about it. He didn't. I would have quit. I would have quit if they gave me a name, Shorty G.
I still think that was just Vince McMahon just messing with him, just to see how much he would take.
And then he never complained about it. He still stuck with it.
To his credit, to Chad's credit, he never whined about it or nothing.
And he still doesn't get rewards. I wish they would have just had during that Sami Zayn and Chad Gable feud, Kurt Angle come in and be Chad Gable's manager.
That would have been cool.
I mean, they're just
he should have been Kurt Angle's son.
That's who should have been his son, not Jason Jordan.
Right.
I mean, you're not that. How is Jason Jordan is black? How is Kurt Angle going to have a black son?
I think at
How's
the
that going?
time, Paul Heyman was in charge of creative, and he wanted to be edgy at the time. He wanted to be controversial. So instead of Kurt Angle having a legitimate son that's white, let's just make it controversial. Let's give him a son that's half black. I mean, you got to think that's the mind of Paul Heyman. He thinks of it in soap opera ways, in Jerry Springer type ways. You know what I'm saying?
It'd been more believable if it was Chad Gable. Because Chad Gable, he doesn't really look like Kurt Angle, but he wrestles like Kurt Angle. His character is similar to Kurt Angle, especially as a heel. Like if you go back to Kurt Angle's heel promos and the Chad Gable's heel promos, they're pretty identical. The facial
Yeah.
expressions, the matches, like Kurt Angle cries when he, like in certain matches, he'll just cry because he can't get the win. Chad Gable did the same. Ah, man, almost had it.
It was this
Carmelo,
close. This
Carmelo,
close.
Carmelo almost had that. Is
The
this the main
air
event
that
tonight?
Carmelo got on that, man, that's amazing.
He almost had that roll up. Or no, it wasn't a roll up. It was. See, the crowd's going for Melo. And Sami Zayn's going to screw Melo like he screwed Chad Gable. The Toledo screw job. I like Sami Zayn, but what was that? You're fixing to screw up right here, Carmelo. Yeah, I know what's fixing to happen.
I'm waiting on the Miz to get up.
I knew it. I knew he was going to move out of the war. Blue Thunder Bomb. Kick out, kick out, kick out.
Oh,
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. He always screws the people that I like. Everybody that I like, everybody I like, Sami Zayn has to beat. But the people I don't like, beat him. I don't know if anybody's had that experience with a wrestler. Like, you don't, I mean, I don't really think Sami Zayn's a bad wrestler, but I want other wrestlers to win more badly than him because he's already had opportunities and stuff.
I can't remember the last time he won with the Blue Thunder Bomb. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I know.
Good match.
I know how you feel, Melo. Trust me, I've been here before with Chad Gable. I'm never going to get over that. Damian Priest.
That fire still burns.
Yeah, this fire still burns, all right.
That was a Hoover kick, Blue Thunder Bomb combo. That was pretty sweet.
Who is Damian Priest feuding against?
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. I already know what's going to happen next. If anyone knows me, you know that Aleister Black is one of my favorite wrestlers. Aleister Black is going to go against Sami Zayn for the U.S. title, and you know what's going to happen. Sami Zayn's going to win. Anybody that I like, he has to. Damn, he put him through the door or the wall. That's some attitude era stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're at that part yet, but Priest just threw him into the wall and it broke. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre is probably closing the show tonight.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Kevin Owens was always right about Sami Zayn. I mean, The wrestlers I don't like beat Sami Zayn. The wrestlers I do like always lose against Sami Zayn.
Is that ironic?
I mean, I don't really like Solo. He beats him. Jey Uso beats him. I don't like Jey Uso. Uh, the only person that I've liked that has beaten Sami Zayn is CM Punk. That's the only person that's ever beaten him that, or at least in recent memory. The only chance I've got of seeing Chad Gable as a champion is on WWE 2K25. That's the only thing. That's the only way I'm going to see it happen.
I think he's a champion in my universe. I think he's like, I think he's a U.S. champion in my universe.
I bet in everybody's my universe, he's a champion. Everybody knows he's not the best in WWE, but in ring wise, he is one of the best.
He's one of the best technical wrestlers they have. I know that.
I mean, he literally embodies Kurt Angle to a T. I mean,
Yeah.
character work and ring style, facial expressions, everything. The only thing that they're not alike is Chad Gable needs to shave his head. That's the only thing that they're different. And I guess one of them's wife left them for another wrestler. Because Karen Angle left Jeff Jarrett. So I guess that's one non-different. I've done my best to try to support Chad Gable. I even bought merchandise just because they said that if you draw money, then they push your favorite wrestlers. That's not true. Because look at LA Knight. LA Knight was a top merchandise seller. Now don't give him squat. I mean,
That's
LA
true.
Knight was like number one for months.
Yeah.
But Jey Uso does the same thing, and he gets a world title run. I like Jey Uso. I mean, I like Jey Uso better as a tag wrestler, though. I think he's better with Jimmy as the Usos. But
Yeah,
Jimmy
I've heard a lot of that too.
But Jimmy Uso is better as a singles wrestler than Jey is. I think Jimmy can do more in singles. I think Jimmy Uso just has more of a variety of a moveset than Jey does. But in tag team action, they shine. But they really both of them shine together. I think there's only two tag teams that have done really good as a tag team and singles, and that's the Hardys and Edge and Christian. I can't think of any other tag teams.
True.
I can't think of any other tag team that could split and both of them be good in singles. Edge and Christian were both great in singles and tag team. The Hardys were both
Motor
great.
City Machine Guns, I think they'll be good separate. They're good separate.
Yeah. They're good as a tag team and singles. There's very few teams that are good together and outside of each other. There's only a handful of them. The Dudley Boys, I mean, Bully Ray was good as a singles wrestler, but Devon was never really. I mean, he did the brother. What was the character that he had that he would have to offer and play? And Batista was his deacon or whatever. Brother Devon or Reverend Devon or something.
Reverend Devon. Yeah, I think it was Reverend because they
didn't know what they were doing with that. I mean, it was funny, but it didn't really go anywhere. Batista was the one.
I think the main reason why they shut that gimmick down is because the hardcore Christians were complaining about it, so they had to put a stop to it.
Because like that, people were literally putting money in there into the offer.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't fake money. Like they were actually putting it in there. It wasn't like an actual offering. It was. I wonder what they do with that money. Like, did they give it back to the people, or did they just keep it?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I mean, Either that or because I'm pretty sure people don't just they don't give them big bills and hand them like $1 or something.
It's probably just a few dollars people put in there probably. But that failed. Like Devon and Bubba and Bully Ray, like they weren't separate for too long. Like they put them back together quickly.
Yeah.
At the Royal Rumble 2002 or three, that's when they got back together, I believe. Or SummerSlam, maybe it was SummerSlam. I can't remember. Uh, the Road Warriors, they weren't. I mean, they were better as a tag team.
Yeah, they were much better as a tag team.
Demolition was better as a tag team. I think Axe had a small singles run, but it wasn't anything to brag about.
I think actually became like he was the one that became the repo man, and then he was like the blacktop
Yeah.
bully in
He
WCW.
basically played jobbers, Repo Man, and he played uh, Superstar number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, they're showing us UFC stuff. I guess you can consider RK Bro. I mean, Rated RKO both good in tag team and singles.
Yeah. I would
They were
consider
kind of a real tag team.
RKO or rated RKO. I would consider them. RK Bro
I
too.
don't know if you would consider. I guess you could consider them okay. We had this discussion on AZ Canada years back. What makes a tag team actually a tag team? And it was always if they have matching tights, they're an actual tag team. If you don't have matching tights, you're not an actual tag team. That was there's like a dispute going on with like what makes a tag team actually a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Rated RKO ever had matching tag tights.
I think that they would do matching colors. They never did matching tights. I think they would wear the same colors sometimes.
So then they were a tag team. Like as long as you have matching tights or matching colors, you're a tag team. So they were a tag team. I believe it was Kenny Omega and Hangman. That's what it was over because they won the AEW tag titles, but they didn't have matching tights or the same colors, so they were not a tag team. They're going through their entire feud. John Cena and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they're going through the whole thing.
I remember at
when Brock
SummerSlam.
returned. Yeah, that shit was cool. Back in 2012.
That was the night I stopped watching wrestling. Believe it or not.
Oh, that's a
I was
nice
like,
start.
well, like that was like the night Brock Lesnar came back to WWE. I stopped watching wrestling mainly because I was getting into other things. Like I was getting a little bit older. I got into basketball and other things.
Right.
And when I got back into wrestling, Brock Lesnar was feuding against Seth Rollins. So I got out of wrestling because of Brock Lesnar, and I got back into wrestling because of Brock Lesnar. Yeah, it was John Cena and The Rock. I remember the one. I didn't watch it live, but I went back and watched it. It was Brock Lesnar and John Cena at SummerSlam, and Brock Lesnar beat him in 5 minutes.
That was a hell of a fight.
Like Brock Lesnar, he did a bunch of F5s. He suplexed him. It was a squash match. Like Brock Lesnar killed him. This was it right here, I think, that they're showing now at SummerSlam. It wasn't even a match. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was it. It wasn't even a match. That might be the quickest world title match of all time.
That was more of a beatdown than anything.
I mean, I don't think John Cena hardly got anything in. I mean, he beat the hell out of John Cena that night. Only 2 FIs. That was it. That's how you make a star. Like you
Yeah.
just have. But Brock Lesnar was already a star before that, so he was already established. They've had a lot of good matches against each other, though. John Cena and Brock Lesnar over the years. A stage retirement program. Yeah, that's the match I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah. Me too.
Punk and AJ and AJ Lee probably won't have much ring rust because she's been in the ring quite a bit.
Yeah.
For the TV show Heels, she was in that. For the women's wrestling, she did some in-ring training. So she's been in the ring all these years. So
And still in great shape too.
yeah, she looks like the only thing different about her is her legs are less thick. Like if you like remember like when she would do the thing on like the ropes, you could tell that her legs are really thick. But now it seems like she's lost a little bit of weight. But
Yeah.
besides that, I mean, she looks exactly the same before she left. Cody and Drew's probably going to be really good. I mean, it's a really good card tomorrow night. I mean,
Yeah. Card looks good.
I don't think there's one bad match. I mean, you got Io and Stephanie, Brock and Cody. I mean, Brock and Cena, mixed tag match. Cody and Drew. And you got Breaker and Bronson Reed versus the Usos. I mean, every match could be a great match. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably why they didn't want Jade and Nia on the card, because then they knew that there was a chance not every match would be good. I guess they want to go 5 for 5. But Tiffany and Nia normally always have good matches, so
Yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't have put that on the card. And then Nia and Tiffany could have just carried Jade. Because in a triple threat match, it's a little bit easier to carry people. Because you got two other people. I don't know why.
I think the main reason why it's not on the card for tomorrow is probably because of timing. I was about to say, where's Randy yet? He didn't come out yet. He didn't come out tonight.
Jess is taking the Tide Boostman test. What? Look at your shirt. Those are some serious stains.
This is my sister's. Last time my detergent didn't get it out, I had to bury the evidence.
This time, use Tide. It's boosted.
Boosted.
The other guy can't match.
All right, like I gotta use the restroom.
All right.
Looks like you have perfect crime.
Hey, you got my shirt.
But I think honestly, the match I'm looking the most forward to is, of course, Cena and Brock. I think secondly, I'm probably looking forward to Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth and Becky, and Io Sky and Stephanie. I'm excited for that match. I can't help but think that Asuka's gonna get involved and fuck this up for Io Sky. Something tells me that Asuka's gonna get involved and just mess the whole thing up for Io because of what's been going on with those two. And the thing is, I've been pretty interested in what's going on between Asuka and Io Sky. But yeah, I personally think I think Asuka's gonna come out and just ruin the whole thing for Io.
Greasy mess with Don Cotton.
And not even scrubbing.
Oh my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than old dish soap. Like 99% of grease. That's Swirly Dawn. It's twisted to save one.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try that new spicy green meat sauce. Starting at $13.99 and back for a limited time.
Yeah, it's a question for you, Connor.
Oh, I stopped watching wrestling. A lot of people piss me off online. Uh, and I just, if anyone knows, I can't stand AEW's product anymore. Like, it is beyond watchable. And then WWE kind of got stale for a little while. So I'd rather take a break than get burnt out. Because if you get burnt out on something, like, you don't want to get burned out of something. I don't want it to be like how I was years ago, and I stopped watching about 3 or 4 years. I don't want to do that. So I just decided to take a break. Like, I still know what's going on. Like, I know what's going on in both companies, but I'm not watching it. Like, I know how bad stuff is in AEW without even watching it.
Right.
And instead of WWE, like, WWE hasn't been the best. I mean, 2023 and 2024 of WWE was great. And this year has been up and down. Like, there'll be something good happen, then it'll come back down. There'll be something really good happen, it'll come back down. And it's not consistent like it was last year or 23, but I'm hoping WrestlePalooza will, after like going into WrestlePalooza and coming out of it, WWE will be on a better track of good shows, and going into Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble, that the shows get better and the excitement comes back. That's what I hope. And hopefully they have a draft soon, so things can be more freshness. Because I mean, I'm tired of some of the storylines, like the Judgment Day stuff. Like that has overstayed its welcome. That should have ended. That should have ended when Rhea and Priest left. What they should have done is had Finn Balor and Dominic turn on each other, and then at SummerSlam, them go against each other for the Intercontinental title. But they want to drag. They want to keep the Judgment Day alive for some reason. They want to keep it alive. I mean, there has been some good things this year in WWE, like Punk and Gunther was a good storyline. John Cena and Punk got to have their final match.
Yes.
It's just not been an overall great year for, I think, wrestling in general. Like, I don't think wrestling in general has been that great this year. But I got into some other things. I got into some different hobbies and stuff. I've always been a comic guy for Marvel and DC. I've gotten back into that a little bit. I've been working on my fan series, Nightwing, filming stuff for that. We've actually filmed a few scenes here recently. I'm the creator of it, so I'm the director of everything of it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I got out of wrestling. A lot of bitchy people online. I just got sick of it. Like, I've never seen I've never seen a group of fans so miserable like wrestling fans. I mean, golly. I mean, there is other bad fan bases out there, like the Snyderverse. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. The Snyder fan. And there's some other bad fan bases out there, like politics and stuff like that. Golly, wrestling's like a cesspool. I mean, But I plan on getting back into wrestling like I was. But I have went to some Comic Cons since I stopped watching wrestling a little bit. I met John Cena. I don't know if anyone has seen that. I
That's
met John
awesome.
Cena. I met John Cena in Chicago. Uh, who else have I met? I met someone else this year. I can't remember who. I met Stone Cold at WrestleMania. I met my favorite actor of all time, Grant Gustin. He plays the Flash. He
Oh, that's cool.
he is one of my favorite actors, for me at least. I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but to me, he is my favorite actor ever. I don't know. I think that's about it. I've been getting into other things besides wrestling to try to not get so burnt out of wrestling because, I mean, there can be a thing of too much wrestling, and you
Yeah.
burn yourself out. You burn yourself out of it. You hate it. I don't want it to get to that level.
I
Look, I
feel you,
came
man. I
back,
agree with that too, man. I agree with that.
but I've still watched wrestling. I mean, like for AJ Lee, I tuned in for that. Like I was not going to miss AJ Lee's return.
Right. You couldn't miss that.
I came back for SummerSlam when Punk won the world title. I think I was on here for that one.
Yeah.
And that was ruined by Rollins shortly after. Yeah, I've been on here a few times. I know the All Elite Zone, they've been begging me to come back on there for the one what's the show it's called? I'm so used to talking Elite. The show that Jason does. I hope he's not watching.
Oh, WrestleZone.
WrestleZone Unfiltered. That's it. They've been wanting me to come back on there.
Yeah, I was saying if I start getting my Thursdays free, I'll hop on the show.
I'd like to get it back like I used to have it on the All Elite Zone. I can't force myself to watch AEW. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I care about myself too much to put myself through that type of misery. I
That's
can't
understandable. Yeah.
do that. I mean, I like certain people in AEW. Like, I've been tuning in a little bit for the Edge and Christian and FTR feud because I've always wanted to see that match. Like, that's a dream match for me. But everybody else, like, it seems like AEW is a cruiserweight company at this point. It's just all cruiserweights. Like, every
Seems
match
to
is
be.
like when I watch a wrestling show, I want to see a variety of things. I want to see
Yeah.
high flying, brawling, technical wrestling. Like you can't just have one of. It's like a buffet. You don't want the same. Like you want a variety of things.
Right.
And AEW does have a variety of wrestlers, but they don't use the people to make it a variety. It's just all cruiserweights. Like Brock Lesnar would kill everybody in AEW. I mean, at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying cruiserweight wrestling's bad, but I mean that is a very great style of wrestling. But you gotta have a variety of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta have something different there, you know. I mean, if it was all the same, it gets boring. You know what I mean? It gets stale.
Yeah. I can only see a 450 splash so many times before it's not special anymore.
Right.
It gets old. It gets old. You can't say I'm biased towards AEW because earlier I was talking bad about WWE. So you can't say I'm just talking about one company. I know some
That's
people.
true.
I've already pointed both of them out. So if it helps, TNA has sucked this year too. So there's 3 companies. So not just picking one company. I hope 2026 is a better year for wrestling as a whole. I hope it is.
I think it will be.
Because wrestling as a whole has been terrible this year. I mean, there's been some good moments this year, some good matches and feuds, but yeah, Drew McIntyre is kind of a keyboard warrior. He's on his phone right now.
Yeah.
He's on his phone while he's saying that. That's funny. I hope he takes a picture right now. Oh,
That'd be funny. He pulls out his phone and just starts taking selfies.
Oh, he just tweeted right now. Thank you, Cody.
He's always tweeting. I love Drew, man. He is awesome.
See, Ricochet tries to play the same character in AEW, but the way Drew does it is so much better. Like, Drew does it in a way that's funny, but also doesn't make him look like a joke. That is true, Drew. I still think Cody's going to make for a great heel one day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Essentially, Cody Rhodes is kind of the next John Cena. I mean,
personal issues aside, you're not willing to jeopardize the main event of WrestlePalooza tomorrow. I was in your chair 5 years ago. I get it. But here's a reality check. They're going to turn on you. They're going to move
they already turned on Cody. Remember remember the night before WrestleMania, Cody? Everybody was booing you and they were cheering John Cena.
They were booing Cody pretty loudly.
They've already turned on you. And Cody is going to mention that when he turns heel.
Mm-hmm.
Your legacy becomes the man who lost to me at our debut ESPN PLE for the WWE Undisputed Championship. It's official.
This isn't going to end without a brawl. Yep, I knew that. Contract signings never end not in a fight. Same as a wrestling wedding. Wrestling weddings always end in a brawl or some type of fight or something.
They have to. It has to be that way.
He's going to do it again.
An ESPN PLE for the WWE Championship. That's a sentence for you.
The only wrestling wedding that has not ended in a fight is probably Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm. Going out on a fight. Oh, don't get back in the position that you were before.
Oh, here comes Cody. Here comes the whole backstage area.
Hit him with a Claymore anyway.
Is that a Claymore or a boot? I don't know.
Oh,
I think he was going for a Claymore, but everybody was in the way, and he couldn't
yeah,
really do a
it looks more
Claymore.
like a Claymore.
I think he was trying to go for a Claymore, but he couldn't actually fall back when he did it because everybody was in the way, and he would have kicked somebody in the process.
I like when they can end the show on a big fight. I like that.
Yeah. Everybody out to kill themselves or kill each other. Let me rephrase that.
That was SmackDown for tonight. Go home show for WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a pretty good show. Uh, I missed some of the beginning of the show, but Sammy and Carmelo Hayes was a good match. That tag match they had, Breaker and Braun, was good. And the ending segment was pretty good. What else happened? Sammy and Carmelo was good.
Tag
Yeah,
team
it was
match with
pretty,
the ladies.
yeah, that was a pretty good match. Uh, Overall, pretty good show. I give it a 7 out of 10. Uh, I'm really, uh, I'm really curious to see how WrestlePalooza is. As I said earlier, I'm really hoping that WrestlePalooza, like going into WrestlePalooza and coming out of it, gets WWE back on a better track of good
Yeah.
shows and getting the excitement back up going into WrestleMania because we're not too far away from Survivor Series, and then what you got, you're in December, and then you're at the Royal Rumble, and you're going toward WrestleMania. So I hope the hype going into WrestleMania and Royal Rumble and all that is better than last year, uh,
Hmm.
which is it's going to have to be. I mean, you can't do like last year, uh, but yeah, hopefully WrestlePalooza is very good tomorrow night. Uh, yeah, what'd you think about the show tonight?
I actually enjoyed the show. It was pretty decent. I think my favorite part was, you know, Brock coming out in the very beginning and just trashing the place at first, and then attacking Corey Graves for stepping in and trying to save Michael Cole. The second time that Michael Cole's been attacked by a superstar, by the way. First time was Gunther, and but Corey Graves stepped in to try to save his boy and got two F5s for his troubles. But that was a pretty fun moment. But yeah, the show was pretty decent. I enjoyed the tag team match with the ladies. I think match of the night was probably Sami Zayn and Carmelo for me. That was a damn good match with Sami retaining his title. But I think in all, I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I guess 7.5. Yeah, it's a pretty good show. I didn't watch Raw this week, so I couldn't tell you how good that was. I watched, the only thing I watched was Punk's segment, and that was it. Like that was all I watched. Or Punk and AJ, their segment. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night. I won't be able to be on here tomorrow night because I'm actually going to Dave and Buster's to watch the pay per view.
Nice.
I don't have a choice. My grandmother wants me to go.
I love David
but
Buster's. It's a great place.
we will be having a live reaction for it. I believe Mr. Jacobs will be on for it. I might try to pop it in the comments or something. But yeah, definitely everyone stay tuned for that. We finally got our old Facebook account back for the All Elite Zone. I mean the Wild World of Wrestling. It disappeared, and then now all of a sudden today it reappeared. So I don't know what happened, but definitely go follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Go follow Mr. Jacobs' Twitch account. That's under there. Yeah. I don't know if you want to close out things or.
Oh yeah, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll be back here tomorrow evening, as Connor said, and I will be back here for Raw as well. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and everybody have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.